LeetCode problem 1, 2 sum, looks like a question about addition, but its real subject is information retrieval. For every number we encounter, we must answer one precise query: has the number needed to complete the target appeared before? A naive solution repeatedly searches the array and performs quadratic work. The elegant solution reorganizes that search into constant-time hash table lookups. This transformation, from searching for pairs to searching for complements, is one of the most reusable ideas in algorithm interviews. We receive an integer array named nums and an integer target. We must return the indices of two different elements whose values add exactly to target, and the indices may appear in either order. The statement guarantees exactly one valid answer, so we do not need to represent failure or choose among several solutions. The array length is between 2 and 10,000. Values and target range from -1 billion through +1 billion, so negative values and duplicates are both legitimate inputs. In the first provided example, nums is 2, 7, 11, 15, and target is 9. The cells carry indices 0, 1, 2, and 3. The value at index 0 is 2, while the value at index 1 is 7. Their sum is 9, so the required output is 0 and 1. Notice that the problem asks for indices, not the values 2 and 7. That distinction determines what our data structure must remember: each observed value must be associated with its original index. The second provided example uses nums equal to 3, 2, 4, with target 6. The answer is 1 and 2 because the values at those indices are 2 and 4. The first value, 3, is not part of the valid pair, even though 3 plus 3 would equal 6, because there is only one occurrence of 3 and the same element cannot be reused. This example exposes an important requirement: matching by value alone is insufficient unless the algorithm also guarantees that the two values came from different positions. The direct approach chooses every index I, then tests every later index j. If nums at I plus nums at j equals target, it returns that pair. This method is correct because it enumerates every pair of distinct positions exactly once. Its weakness is scale. With n elements, the number of tested pairs is n times n minus 1, divided by 2, which grows as order n squared. At the maximum length of 10,000, that is almost 50 million additions and comparisons. The optimization begins with a small algebraic rewrite. If a current value x belongs to the answer, its partner must equal target minus x. We call that required partner the complement. Instead of asking which future element might pair with x, we ask whether the complement has already appeared. For target 9 and current value 7, the complement is 2. This converts an open-ended pair search into an exact membership query. A hash table is designed to answer that query in expected constant time. Our hash table maps each previously seen value to the index where it appeared. The key supports fast complement lookup, while the stored index is exactly what the output requires. Processing from left to right creates a useful invariant: before index I is handled, the table contains only elements at indices smaller than I. Therefore, if the complement is found, its stored index is automatically different from I. This ordering removes the need for a separate same-index check and makes correctness emerge from the traversal structure. Now we dry run the optimal algorithm on nums equal to 2, 7, 11, 15, with target 9. Before visiting any element, the scene table is empty because no value lies to the left of index 0. The current pointer I starts at 0, but we have not inserted nums at 0 yet. That timing matters. Each iteration follows a strict order: compute the complement, search the existing table, return on a hit, and only after a miss store the current value and index. At index 0, the current value is 2. We compute complement as target minus current value, so 9 minus 2 equals 7. This does not claim that 7 exists, it defines the only value capable of pairing with this particular 2. Any other partner would produce a sum different from 9. The algorithm therefore needs exactly one table lookup, not a scan over several candidates. Our complete logical state is now index 0, current value 2, required complement 7, and an empty scene table. We query whether 7 is a key in scene. The table is empty, so the lookup misses. This miss has a precise meaning: no earlier element can pair with the current 2 to produce 9. It does not prove that 2 is useless, because its partner may occur later in the array. Consequently, we do not discard the current element and we do not return. We preserve its information for future iterations, allowing a later value to discover 2 as its own complement. Because the complement lookup failed, we insert the current value as a key and its position as the associated value. The update is seen at key 2 equals 0. After insertion, the table contains one mapping, 2 to index 0. We store the index rather than a boolean because a future successful lookup must construct the answer immediately. We also store only after searching. If we inserted first, a target of 4 with a single 2 could incorrectly match index 0 with itself. At the end of the first iteration, an invariant becomes visible. Scene contains every processed value together with an index where that value occurred, and it contains no unprocessed values. Here, the processed prefix is only index 0, and scene is exactly 2 mapped to 0. No solution entirely inside that prefix exists, because a valid pair needs 2 distinct elements. This invariant is the bridge between iterations. It tells us that future complement lookups search the complete processed history without rescanning the array. The loop advances I from 0 to 1. The current value is now 7, while scene remains 2 mapped to 0. This separation is critical. The table represents the strict left side of the pointer, not the entire array and not the current cell. We have compressed all useful information about the processed prefix into one hash table entry. Rather than comparing 7 against each earlier value, the algorithm will derive the unique value it needs and ask the table one focused question. At index 1, current value 7 produces complement 9 minus 7, which equals 2. The symmetry is now apparent. Earlier, 2 needed a future 7, but 7 now needs a previous 2. Left-to-right processing turns that symmetric mathematical pair into an asymmetric algorithmic event. The later element performs the successful lookup. The state before querying is current index 1, current value 7, complement 2, and scene containing 2 mapped to 0. Every component needed to construct the answer is now available. We query key 2 in scene, and this time the lookup succeeds. The table returns 0, the original index associated with value 2. This is more than a membership result. It identifies an earlier position j such that nums at j equals target minus nums at I. Substituting the current values gives nums at 0 equal to 2, and target minus nums at 1 equal to 9 minus 7, also 2. Therefore nums at 0 plus nums at 1 must equal 9. The return table index is 0, while the current index is 1, so the algorithm uses 2 distinct elements. This is not an accidental property of the example. Since insertion happens only after a failed lookup, every entry present during iteration I came from an earlier iteration. Its index is therefore strictly less than I. Even when the complement equals the current value, a hit represents a separate earlier occurrence. The lookup before insert order encodes the problem's no reuse rule directly into the control flow. The algorithm returns the stored index followed by the current index, producing 0 and 1. It terminates immediately because the statement guarantees exactly one valid answer. Indices 2 and 3 never need processing. Examining 11 and 15 could not improve or replace the established solution. This early return is both logically sound and operationally efficient. In the best case, the pair appears in the first two positions, while in the worst case the loop reaches the final element before discovering its complement. Now apply the same state machine to the second provided example, 3, 2, 4, with target 6. At index 0, current value 3 has complement 3. The table is empty, so the lookup misses. Only after that miss do we store 3 mapped to 0. This ordering correctly rejects pairing the element with itself, even though its value is exactly half the target. The table now records one real occurrence of 3, which could support a later distinct 3 if such an occurrence existed. At index 1, the current value is 2, so its complement is 6 minus 2, or 4. Scene currently contains only 3 mapped to 0. 4 is absent, meaning no processed element pairs with this 2. We therefore insert 2 mapped to 1. The table becomes 3 to 0 and 2 to 1. Notice how the structure preserves multiple possible candidates simultaneously. We do not need to predict which earlier value will matter. Each later element identifies its own unique complement and selects the relevant entry. At index 2, current value 4 requires complement 6 minus 4, which is 2. The table contains 2 mapped to index 1, so the lookup succeeds and returns 1. Pairing that stored index with current index 2 produces the expected output 1 and 2. The unused mapping 3 to 0 remains harmless. A hash table may retain candidates that never participate in the answer, but every lookup selects only the mathematically necessary key. Correctness does not depend on deleting irrelevant earlier values. The third provided example is 3, 3, with target 6, and it demonstrates valid duplicate handling. At index 0, complement 3 is absent, so we store 3 mapped to 0. At index 1, the current value is also 3, and its complement is again 3. This time the table lookup finds index 0 before the current entry can overwrite anything. We return 0 and 1. Equal values are allowed. What the problem forbids is reusing the same position, and traversal order preserves that distinction. The production Python sketch mirrors the walkthrough directly. We initialize an empty dictionary named scene, then enumerate nums so every iteration provides both index I and value x, complement is target minus x. The condition checks whether complement is already a dictionary key. On a hit, scene at complement supplies the earlier index, and I supplies the current index. This code does not scan dictionary values and does not search the array again, the complement itself is the direct hash key. The final state update is seen at key x equals I, placed after the successful lookup branch. Its position is part of the algorithm, not a stylistic preference. On the first 3 in the duplicate example, lookup fails and insertion records index 0. On the second 3, lookup succeeds and returns before replacing that entry. Because the problem guarantees a solution, the loop will return during valid input. If this function were reused without that guarantee, production code should explicitly raise an error or return a documented sentinel. The loop visits each array element at most once. Each iteration performs arithmetic plus an expected constant time dictionary lookup and, after a miss, an expected constant time insertion. Total expected time is therefore order n. In the worst case, the answer is discovered near the end, and the dictionary stores up to n-1 earlier values, so auxiliary space is order n. The word expected matters because hash table operations are analyzed as constant time under normal hashing behavior, rather than by an absolute worst-case collision guarantee. 3 pitfalls deserve explicit attention. First, do not insert before lookup, or a single value equal to half the target may match itself. Second, store indices rather than only a set of values, because the required output is positional. Third, do not sort the array unless you also preserve original indices, ordinary 2 pointers on a sorted copy lose the requested locations. Negative values need no special branch because subtraction and hash keys handle them naturally. The stated minimum length is 2, and exactly one valid answer is guaranteed. The transferable pattern is complement lookup with a one-pass hash table. When a pair must satisfy an equation, isolate the missing partner algebraically, store enough information about previously processed elements, and query before inserting when self-reuse is forbidden. 2sum is the smallest clean example of replacing repeated search with indexed memory, but the same reasoning appears in difference constraints, prefix sum problems, and pair counting. If this deep dive sharpened the pattern for you, like the video, subscribe to Lemma, and turn on notifications for more LeetCode explainers.